A planning grid is located near the front of every study guide. This is your ticket to easy lesson planning. Each novel study is divided into units. Our example has 7 units, but other studies may have anywhere from 5 to 8. Each unit takes 1 to 2 weeks to complete. Set the pace that works for your situation. You may be able to complete a unit in a week, but rarely does that happen week after week. How fast you complete a study guide is not the most important thing. Each unit contains reading, vocabulary, spelling, grammar, enrichment writing, and vocabulary reviews. Students read the novel as they go through the study guide. In our example, Unit 1 covers chapters 1 and 2, which is 44 pages. Unit 2 covers chapters 3 through 5, which is 46 pages, and so on. You decide how to cover the reading section. For example, let's say you plan to take a week and a half or 8 days to complete Unit 1. The student would read approximately 6 pages per day. Or read a chapter at a time, or read on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Decide the pace that works best for your situation. Before reading in the novel, we strongly recommend that students first scan the questions from the comprehension worksheet, then read and return to answer the questions orally the following day. The questions are in chronological order, so the student does not have to complete a chapter before beginning the worksheet. Vocabulary, spelling, and grammar lessons are worked on each day, beginning with the A lessons. After the student completes the A activity for one section, he moves on to the A activity for the next section until he has finished all the A's. It may take 1 or 2 days to complete them all. After all the A activities are completed, the student moves on to the B activities. When all the B sections are done, the student moves on to the C, and so on until all of Unit 1 is completed. Students flip back and forth through the pages of Unit 1 as they work on the lessons. One of the highlights of Total Language Plus is the enrichment writing section. This does not follow the typical ABCD of the vocabulary, spelling, and grammar because this is a pick and choose section. Students will not do every suggestion. A complete list of options for enrichment writing are located near the front of the study guide. There are choices for projects, art opportunities, topics for writing reports, and options for more analytical responses. Each unit begins with the enrichment writing suggestions designated for that unit. Additionally, the reading worksheets reference the appropriate personally thinking topics. Worksheets for use as tests or further review are located near the end of the study guide, between the reproducible glossary and the answer key. The vocabulary reviews correspond to the Vocabulary E activity. When all of Unit 1 has been completed, students move on to Unit 2, and when it is completed, students move on to Unit 3, and so on. As students read through the novel, they will complete lessons in comprehension, vocabulary, spelling, and grammar by working in each of those subjects a little each day. They will choose hands-on activities and writing topics from the enrichment writing section. If Total Language Plus is new to you, it may take a day or two for students to catch on to flipping back and forth between sections. But once they've experienced it, the adjustment is easy, and your lesson planning is done.